This is the Holocaust survivor, Norman Roth's beloved daughter, Sue Tresatti.
I like to call this portion of the talk 10437 or just Daddy to me, because 10437 was the number that he was tattooed with. He was a young teenager, strong, tall. They could put him to work. They tattooed him with his number, and that was the last time he saw his mother, his younger brother, and his younger sister. When the US Allies came, he saw these men get down on their hands and knees and weep.
Many thousands of camp victims died after liberation. They were just on their way to death, and they couldn't be saved when they were liberated. The American GIs liberated the camps were never the same. And a few years ago, one of them said, "I can't get rid of the mark on my heart and soul like a tattoo." This is my favorite piece of art from the Holocaust on the right because of the juxtaposition. That guy on the left was a surrealist, painted a lot and hid his paintings in various places and with various people. The art survived, but the artists, both of them were murdered in Auschwitz.
My husband and I just returned from Poland a month ago, and specifically, we wanted to visit Auschwitz and Birkenau. Have you been there?
I have not. My father did return there, but he went with my mother, and he wouldn't allow us to go with him. I'd like to introduce you to my father.
Hi, my name is Norman Roth. I was born in a town called Mukachevo, which was then Czechoslovakia. I really wanted to get back home, and the only way I can do it is I have to take off my Star of David and take the train as a Gentile, and hopefully, I was hoping that they didn't catch me. They wanted my mother, because at that time she was about 40 years old. They wanted her in the labor camp, but she wouldn't let my sister go, so they said, okay, they took her, allowed her to stay with my sister.
And you never saw them again?
Never saw them, no. Because as they were unloading us from the train in Auschwitz, they had Jewish prisoners that were helping the Germans unload the railroad cars. The guy was telling me in Yiddish, Zucht sei, that du bist 18, you are out. And that was, tell the Germans when they ask you, tell them you're 18 years old. And I think that saved my life.
It is rumored that if you visit the Auschwitz death camp now, there are no birds. Actually, I believe this is a myth which has been dispelled. However, what I do know is my father said in the concentration camp the sounds of the birds' songs were very important because it reminded the prisoners there was still life outside of the walls of that deadly place. It took my dad a long time to share his story with me, and now I share his story with you so that you will share it with your children and they will share it with theirs. We can never forget.